Hello and welcome to this video where I will be sharing my 10 favorite ab moves to keep my core nice and strong. This video is designed so that we can work out together and so that you can learn a bit about abs in the background. So if you're ready to work out your abs and learn a little bit about them, let's get started. For our first exercise, we will be doing toe touches. You can do this with your legs bent or straight, as this move is about your abs, not about your legs. So just do whatever is most comfortable for you. For me, I keep my legs bent because I'm not the most flexible. While we do our toe touches, let's talk a little bit about abs. The classic six-pack abs that we often see in fitness models is known as the rectus abdominis. This muscle is responsible for spinal flexion. So when performing any ab exercise, it will be most effective if you focus on flexing your spine. What this means is you want to have a rounded lower back. Specifically, you want to keep your lumbar spine rounded. The lumbar spine is the lower area of your spine. It's the zone just above your sacrum and pelvis. All right, 5 more seconds. We are so close. And we're done. Okay, take a 10-second break and grab something heavy, such as a textbook, because next we have Russian twists. Alrighty, first move down. Second one is going to be the Russian twist. A common mistake with this is just to move your arms from side to side, as seen in this clip here. However, you want to really twist your abdomen in order to engage the obliques. Working the obliques is incredibly important if your goal is to create those vertical ab lines. So back to building abs. A phrase often used in fitness is that abs are made in the gym but revealed in the kitchen. What this means is that by working out, you can strengthen and build your abdominal muscles. However, you won't see any definition if the adipose layer covering these muscles is too thick. This is where the kitchen part comes in. Basically what they're saying is that by eating clean and losing fat, this adipose tissue layer will become thinner, and this thinner layer of fat will allow for the muscles to pop through, and then you will be able to see more abdominal muscle definition. Okay, so the next move is the double leg thrust. Your hands can be placed below you for stability, but you should not be using your arms for momentum to complete this movement. Focus on using your abs and increasing your mind-muscle connection. If done correctly, this move will really work your lower abs. Try not to recruit your hip flexors to accomplish this exercise. So those classic desirable lines that form toned-looking abdominal muscles are actually comprised of connective tissue that divides the rectus abdominis into smaller muscle bellies. The line down the middle is known as the linea alba, and the transverse lines are called the intersections tendineae. By creating hypertrophy of the muscle bellies between these intersections, the ab lines will become more defined. All right, 5 more seconds and then we get a break.
So it seems that I've been rather foolish for some time.
Alrighty, the next move is crunches. I promise there are some more creative moves coming up. However, crunches are a classic abdominal move, and in my opinion, they are highly underrated. Crunches are excellent for the six-pack look because they target the rectus abdominis.
Never mind, let's track of time, letting allow my dice slip through, trying to recall all of the memories I've shared with you. Still I'm struggling to see what it is that I could be. 'Cause I just can't forget, no, I can't let it go. 'Cause now I remember everything and the way you looked at me, but I just can't forget, no, I can't let it go.
Next we have side leg raises. This is one of my favorite moves. To do this exercise, you want to roll onto the lateral aspect of your glutes and support your upper body with your forearm. This arm should rest just below you to help with stability. It is not meant to assist you in raising your upper body. This motion should come entirely from your obliques and your abs. So the motion we are performing is called lateral flexion. Lateral flexion is an important part of any ab routine because it works the obliques. The obliques are the muscles found along the sides of your abdomen. Working out your obliques is the secret to getting the longitudinal lines, often referred to as the 11 lines. By creating hypertrophy of the obliques, we can accentuate the linea semilunaris seen here. This is one of the more challenging abdominal moves, so modification would be side crunches where you lie on your side with your knees flexed and perform a crunch. Alright, continuing on, let's switch sides to do some more leg raises. Alright, next we have double leg lifts. So what you want to do is let your legs down slowly rather than just letting gravity drop your legs. By letting them down slowly, we will be eccentrically training the rectus abdominal muscle. Eccentric contraction is the motion of an active muscle while it is lengthening under load, and it is believed to be more effective at strengthening muscles than concentric contraction. Next we have the bicycle crunch. Due to both the abdominal flexion and rotation in this exercise, it is excellent for working both the rectus abdominis as well as the obliques. This exercise, however, is probably one of the most common exercises to be done incorrectly. Many people make this exercise about touching their elbows to their knees. Consequently, this means that you trick yourself into thinking you are performing the exercise correctly because your elbows are making contact with your knees. Further, people often flail their arms about and pedal their legs really quickly as if on a bike, but this is just working your legs and hip flexors rather than your abs. So what you want to do is focus on twisting and flexing your abs. Touching your knee to the elbow is a byproduct of this motion. This is not the main focus of the exercise. A more helpful way to think about this is try to imagine bringing your shoulder towards your knee. The next move is the reverse crunch. This move will also target your external obliques and rectus abdominis. Again, try and focus on rounding your lower spine so that you're contracting your abs. That seems to be the theme of this video. Also, focus on that small movement near the top when your abs feel the most tight. And you probably won't as easily fall prey to the mistake of using your hip flexors because of such a small motion that we're doing. Alrighty, we have made it to our last and final move. We are going to finish up with the plank, everybody's favorite. Woohoo, I know. Planks are actually not great for abdominal hypertrophy, but they are good for everyday core stability and improving your core muscle endurance. What this means is that doing planks is a wonderful way to improve your posture. Essentially, the goal of a plank is to maintain a neutral spinal position, so it engages the transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, and obliques. By strengthening these muscles, you will be in good shape for sitting at a desk and studying for long periods of time. You're welcome. Alrighty, that is the end of this video. If you made it to the end, great job. I am proud of you. Hopefully you felt the burn and hopefully you learned a little something about abs. I will see you in the next video. Bye!